What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Casual Gaming channel. So today, a little bit of a impromptu kind of video. So this popped up on my screen today. We have clan versus clan in 21 hours. So basically, it'll be today because I'm uploading this video today. So tomorrow this starts. This is super great. I didn't know that our clan was actually going to be allowed to participate this round because I figured we would be too new. However, so we've checked all the boxes. We're able to go ahead and compete. So our clan, we had to have you must be in the clan when the tournament starts. So if you join today in our clan, which I'll show it to you here in a second, you will be able to participate. If you join tomorrow after this starts, you'll be able to you won't be able to join. Either you won't be able to join or your points won't count towards this. You won't be participating even if you are part of this clan. So you have to be a part of this to be able to participate. Your clan must have 10 or more members. We have 30, so that's great. But we do have a couple people who are not active, so we are a few short of 30 actually. So if you're wanting to do it and you are an active member and you want to game with us and help us out, send me a try and join. And I'll send me an application. Sorry, my coffee hasn't kicked in yet, guys. And then your clan must have 50 active activity stars. So we've been crushing this. So 162. So I'm all for it, guys. So with this, so their clan is going to be over here. Our clan is going to be over here. These are going to be rewards right here. These are usually very good artifacts. So like rings and all these banners, all this stuff is usually up in here. Based on how many points we get total as a clan, if you get above certain thresholds here, you get this no matter what, if you win or lose, right? These are also the areas that we're going to be scored in. So these are all the different things that we can do in the game that's going to earn us points. So arena points, faction wars points, the forge, all kinds of stuff. Fire Knight, Ice Golem. So apparently those are 2 times dragon objectives. This is where I would jump in if I were you versus these ones. The rewards here for that particular dungeon are typically are better than, in my opinion, than these ones here. But whatever one your team is kind of set up to be able to farm efficiently, go for it. Or minnow. I mean, minnow is kind of slow anyways, so if you can get up to 15, level 15, and farm it, it's times 2 for points and everything. So that's how it's gonna go. So we have clan rewards. So as a clan, when we hit certain points, you're going to open up these rewards, and each one of us gets these rewards, and the rewards get very good. Like, these are great. Especially for free to play. Like, these are amazing. And then you also get personal ones. So based on how you're doing personally, you start getting rewards as well. And again, these rewards are awesome. These are the objectives. Again, more of a breakdown of it. So how you're going to earn points, right? So beating these stages gets you 80 per run. Just for, like, if you were curious, like, and any, like, upgrading of champions. So books. Here we go. So champions, so leveling up, right? If you get a certain champion, these are the points that you're going to get. You get a champion for the first time. Upgrading champions, upgrading their ranks. Okay, ascending champions. These right here are huge. So this is why I'm telling you guys to save your books until CVC, because every epic book you use is 1,000 points. Every legendary book you use is 3,000 points. Every rare is 500 points. So those are real easy points there. Great haul stuff. I kind of blew my great haul points yesterday, not knowing that this was happening today. So I'm kind of kicking my butt today, but I'm trying to keep you guys from hopefully following suit. But now that we know that we're in CVC, we're going to be in CVC from this point on. So now you can kind of prep and save your materials based on how you want to play CVC. Perfect Souls, we haven't gotten to that point yet. But yeah, there's all kinds of everything that you're doing in this game. So getting champions, upgrading champions, ascending champions, campaign events. I mean, if you're still running campaign, you're gaining points there. You're running potion keeps, you're gaining points here. So this is going to be super awesome for rewards. These are actually a lot of fun. Even if, well, I was gonna say even if we don't win, it's still a lot of fun. It's more fun if we win. It is definitely going to be more fun if we win. However, you do get good rewards if you when you're participating. So this is like the forge that I'm talking about. So you're gaining points here, earning silver here, all that kind of good stuff. So save those. Save your books. When I'm talking about books, I'm talking about these right here. So try and save these books until tomorrow and use them. Try and prep your champs to level up today. So like I have 40, 40, 40, 40. You know, all I got to do is get some of these other guys up a little bit, and then I can upgrade these dudes to a higher level. That'll get me points there. I'll get points all the way up, getting them ranked up. So we'll have a little bit of work to do today. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. If you're pulling shards, if you're able to, I don't know if I'd pull for these type of things. These events here, like the 10 times chance, because again, we are back down to normal rates. So the chances of you actually pulling one of these is actually really small. And I'm gonna try and explain this. So when it says 10 times chance to pull from these shards, it's not really a 10 times chance. So so we're going to take this void one for example. So a void shard right now to pull a legendary champion, which both of these are, is 0.5%. So you have a 0.5% to pull a legendary champion. Now, if you were to get lucky and have a point and you hit that 0.5% chance to pull a legendary, you then have a 10 times chance of that 0.5 to pull one of these champions here. That's how that works. I hope I explained that correctly, or at least in a way that makes sense. So when you see 10 times, it's like, ooh, that's way more than 2 times events, right? No, it's not. Because these aren't actually boosted. So you have to hit this first, and then from this, if you were to hit this, you have a 10% chance to pull one of these out of all of the void legendary champions. So that's how that would work. So hopefully you guys are able to see this in time and not blow all your resources beforehand and kind of miss out on some of the rewards. But if you do, it's no big deal. This kind of snuck up on us. However, now that we know that we're in it, we can go forward and kind of and plan our accounts a little bit smarter, be a little bit more efficient with it, and have fun with it. And honestly, we're just here to have fun. So don't look at it like you're missing out on anything. It's no big deal. The game becomes way less fun because it's kind of built in a way where you always feel like, oh, I gotta save for this, I gotta do that, and there's always something to do. So don't get overwhelmed. Have fun. It's a game. Also, there's a couple people who are reaching out saying that they feel a little stuck as far as progression. So just remember, it's a slow grind kind of game. However, we can just try and take a look at your champions and see who we kind of have to focus on. Look at ascensions. If it's already level 60, look at things like, are they all booked out? Do you have your masteries? These are going to be pretty big in progression there. As far as campaign, so, you know, If you're able to beat all of normal, start working on hard. If you're starting to notice that they're dwindling off and they're not able to beat certain levels, then maybe start looking at the type of gear that you have on them. Maybe you have to start farming some better gear in order to make their power better. So that's a huge thing. If you look up on the website, it's Hell Hades website, but he has breakdowns of these champions and what stats do well with certain champions. So that way you can try and find pieces of gear that fit a certain stat. So he might say that Kale needs, crit rate, speed, accuracy as like main stats to really focus on. So then we can start looking at, okay, well, I have speed here, so that's great. I have a crit rate, so that's great. I got to get him to a certain percentage of crit rate so he hits. And then, okay, well, this is attack percentage, so maybe not the best for him. Maybe I can look at getting something else down the, just for an example. That might be something to look into there. And then as far as dungeons go, if you're feeling like you're getting stuck, maybe try and push a little bit further in dungeon. If you're not able to push to like a 10, maybe drop down a couple levels to where you can farm certain gear. So like maybe 7 for me if I can't get to 10. Maybe I drop down to like a 7, because as far as energy goes, I know I can beat this one over and over, and it's the same drop rate, so 3 to 5 star gear as some of these ones up here, and it's 2 less energy. So I drop down to this one, farm this one, and see if I can get some good gear. So like these top 3 right here are pretty awesome as far as gear goes. I have gotten this once. I took a picture of it. I did get a shard from here at one point, not on this account, on my main account. I've only ever had it once, but apparently it can happen. But that's how I would start looking at progress. If you're able to, start pushing up in Spider a little bit. So I've kind of dropped out a little bit on this. I got to get back in here because you get really good accessories, and accessories really, really help your champions kind of feel like, especially when they feel like they're dropping off and they're not as good anymore. So that's something to kind of keep making sure you're pushing forward in there. And then honestly, as far as just always moving forward in progression and everything, just try and knock out your missions and your challenges, because again, you're going to get books, which is going to help you progress. You're going to get shards, which is going to hopefully get you better champions to help you progress. So this is where you're going to want to be. So that's going to be pretty huge for as far as progression goes. But if you ever have any more questions, or you want me to kind of like look, or kind of have a couple of us in our Discord channel, just drop in. The link is in the description, and then we can look at what you guys got going on as far as champions and where you're at in the game, and I can see if I can help point you in the right direction on kind of what to keep progressing in. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and take on I haven't seen that champion before. I'm going to go ahead and take on a arena battle here and leave you guys with it. So I hope you guys found that helpful. If you did, hit that like and subscribe. And for the guys that are in the clan with me, good luck in the upcoming CVC, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.